चलेगा। Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. You wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. Feels like the only game. It's all about the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Both teams do eyeing the ultimate prize here. Not only focus and determination in all of those eyes. Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I prefer. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time. So I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves and you've heard it before, may the best team do it. So we're very much on the way now. I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are. Intercepted, that was well played. Hopefully a football match will break out soon. Being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Loose now, they want to get it back. Terrific try from the keeper. Really good shot there. Very well played. way through. What are your thoughts for the football so far? Well, I think it's safe to say that the occasion seems to be running for some of the players and it's making them play a bit within themselves. It's all a bit passive. Those managers, they'll be wanting to give their players something better in the second half. Just 45 minutes between us. So, from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes. Already back. It's back off the
सरप्राइज जो गरीना ने हमें अचानक से एनिवर्सरी के टाइम पर दिए थे वो भी काफी अलग तरह से। तो नंबर 1 एक एनिवर्सरी ट्रेलर जिसको लास्ट के 5 सेकंड में लिटरली गरीना ने सारे प्लेयर को सरप्राइज देकर कर दिया था, क्योंकि वो लास्ट के 5 सेकंड में कोई और नहीं बल्कि नारुतो का फादर मिनाटो नानी काजे था, जिससे हमें ये पता चल गया था कि जल्द ही नारुतो का चैप्टर 2 आने वाला है। नंबर 2 सीजन 16 का इलाइट पास सेकंड एनिवर्सरी के टाइम पर सीजन 16 का इलाइट पास जब आया भी नहीं था, उससे पहले ही गरीना ने हमें ये बता दिया था कि काउबॉय वाला इलाइट पास हमें बिल्कुल फ्री में दिया जाएगा, वो भी सिर्फ लॉगिन करने पर। सरप्राइज जो गरीना ने
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal. He's the one player you want on the ball running. So this is heading for spot. So there was to be no definitive result. Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. Left the penalties. Well, we all know what is coming. It's too much. It is utterly unbearable. unbearable. So it comes down to this, 5 penalties each. So this one to set the tone. No, denied remarkably. Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is booked. Cristiano Ronaldo is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, he really does it. I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus got right through it. Spain are looking to keep pace here. Great save! That is a great save! Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off. It is the lonely walk. Japan with this chance to pull 2 clear. And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked it. The gamesmanship or not, whatever he did, worked the treat. Don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised. Mindset now. Oh, he's won it all right. So these are our winners. Well done to the vanquished who played more than their part in this competition and did very well to make the final, but it just wasn't enough for them. The right team did win it in the end, and it is rightly time for them.
Ada komil ya? Ya. Komil yang berapa orang? 740. Hükümetin rasa 740.
to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Garcia finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he has great reactions, obviously, but I think it's his reading of the game that really gives him an edge. He may be the last line of defence, but the way he communicates and organises the players in front of him means that opposition attacks often break down before he even has to make a save.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's really well manoeuvred.
Such good technique.
He's found some space. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saviola. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri, nicely aimed pass. That looks a decent ball. Shapes the shoots! Oh, great finish! They are purring, truly purring.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Saviola. And it's Pedri. And here's Raul. He's having a pop!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's going wide left. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Delivered in. And there's his goal! Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden you see the belief is back.
Carvajal. Jamal. Rudiger wins the duel this time. The pass is intercepted. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Barcelona are in the list as we head up towards the break. That looks a cracking goal. Saviola driving forward. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw. And it's Pedri. Short. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Drives it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pedri. Passing nice and neat. He's having a shot! And he makes no mistake. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit.
And that is all they have time for. Barcelona are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And we are up to the break.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Barcelona get the second half started. Charmini, and it's Rudiger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Might be danger here. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Junior, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni is there to clear. They're back on the ball again, driving on and making good progress. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pedri. Quick to react. Carvajal is one whose delivery we all know about. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Somewhat off target. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Barcelona! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona leading now. Deftly away.
Barcelona may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Laporte cuts out the pass. Pedri. Great vision.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Camavinga gets over and intercepts. De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Bellingham. De Jong. Oh, important interception. Cleared without hesitation. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately.
Bola,
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Bellingham plays impressive jump. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Now it's Solot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So it is still 0-0. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Edmilson. Now it's Villa. And it's Edmilson. David Villa. He's gone for goal! Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Now it's Villa. Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Bellingham, this is promising. Edmilson, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, he's been caught on it, and the shot! It's loose, and again! And he's found the net! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter.
Oh, he's all alone! David Villa! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautiful.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15, Alexander. Coming on the field is number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will...
Shoots to shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That pass isn't the best. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Maradona, looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Bellingham. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Raul. Bellingham. Lewandowski. Quick chance! And a neat finish!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
73 minutes in. Number 20.
So here comes the substitution. So could they be onto something here? Somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. His teammate. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. There's the shot! Defending of the desperate variety.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Madrid really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi, and he's in real chance! And a goal! We thought they were gone, but never say never! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they...
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Barcelona displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Howson cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Xabi Alonso. Maradona. De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Lewandowski! It's bounced back off the post. Rudiger is there and he can pick it up. Oh, nicely intercepted. Belletti. Edmilson. Who played through for the wide right feet. He has found the way through. And they've been given a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Xabi Alonso, and now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Belletti. Coming on the field is number 6.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Griezmann, who has set up 2 goals. Now this Lewandowski! He licks the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Here's the whistle. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Raoul. Has a look up and delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanet knocks it into space. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that.
Van Nistelrooy, no messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Costa Curta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. And this is Van Nistelrooy! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Let's pass his shooter. 15 minutes till half-time. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. For Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. Vitinha. Now it's Yamal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Howson. This is a promising build-up. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And for the first half, that is that. There we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Batistuta. He is through. And Batistuta has fallen loose again. It's a goal. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Palmeiras has penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Japan can't breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vitinha tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Howson. Passing nice and neat.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture.
Decent shot! Goal! Palmeiras! And they get themselves in front!
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Palmeiras leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Custum. Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen. And this is Pele. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Brazil have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running at it.
And Messi! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nuno Mendes. Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yamal. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Van Dijk, Vitinha, and here's Yamal. Van Dijk looking to hit the byline here, and he gets rid in a hurry. Japan with the corner, they're first. That is a reprieve for the time being. And here's Vitinha, pitches it off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal has created one goal already. Marquinhos makes the interception. Howson with the clearance. Howson calmly anticipates, and he's in on goal, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Marquinhos tries to clear. Marquinhos gets it clear. Van Dijk. Raul. And it's Messi. Raul. And he can thump it away. And he's being shifted off it. No luck with that dink over the top. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Howson is there, and he can pick it up. He's on it, can he get away? And that's a good, takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Japan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Aguero, nicely spread. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Japan looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Japan have their third corner.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Marquinhos. Neuer is there to clear. Aguero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Japan are 2 up early in the second half. Great ball and he's in here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Japan find a position of real strength now. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Can he finish? It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil now just needing one.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do, and
Decent chance! And he's stuck it away! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Japan now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball. And they've got rid. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe with the foul.
Substitution from Brazil, number 9, Jules Koundé.
McAllister is always looking to break lines, looking to play him in. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Shot, shot! again. Rice getting this one clear. Japan clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your reflections then.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so does we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Looking for options, for movement. Oh, well played, well played.
Gerrard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Possession and ready to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo, and he shoots! And he keeps on giving it a go.
Knowing him, he's only going to be even more willing to shoot after that.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Floated through. Now this could be a chance. So we're still where we started right now. That has ended up in no man's land. It's Neymar! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. And he can thump it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Good take and easy in. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Custum. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get away here? Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Raul. And the pass is intercepted. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gerrard. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost a perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Much subtlety about that challenge. So temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're underway underway for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change.
That's a trickle! This!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Japan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Spread out to the left. Aubameyang. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's. And it is. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution for Japan. Number 4, Nauru. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 23, Vitinha. Coming off the field. Number 22, Jude Bellingham. Number 20, Alexis McAllister. Number 41, Declan Rice.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's there to clear it. Big chance, corner. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And a finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes calmly anticipates.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Rice.
We are into overtime. And he was quick to react. And he thumps it clear. Rice.
character.